because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. We're here at Waterstones in Lakeside in Essex. I'm delighted to be joined by Amir Khan, who's just launched his autobiography. Get it up, Amir.
This is the autobiography. It's called Fight for Your Life, and it's got everything in from my life in and outside the boxing ring. You know, things that people don't know about, like behind the scenes of what happened in fights, behind the scenes of the press conferences, and when I used to do deals with like the biggest promoters out there, like with Eddie Hearn. Me and Eddie never used to get on. All the stories in here. How we then, when I came at the jungle and I ended up doing a deal with him, no one ever expected that. It was like one of them unexpected things. And the deal with Frank Warren, the deal with Golden Boy, Top Rank, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, the Ghost, they say, you know what I mean? So yeah, we did a lot of big deals on this, but everything's in here. It's only a 300-page book which has everything in, and you can buy a copy now from Waterstones. But it is a good read.
I've got a couple of questions about the book. So this book here, so you've got your boxing life and you've got your own life, right? So is this about boxing or your own life? Because boxing...
Everything. It's about boxing. A mixture. It's a mixture.
Is it about...
It's an autobiography.
I know, but I'm just... Because your life is pretty fucking wild, to be fair. I'm wondering how much is in here.
Everything's in it. Everything's in it. I swear everything's in it.
I want to read it now, to be fair.
I swear, it's one of them books that has everything in it from A to Z, like literally... like it's got everything, I swear. See a little bit of my youth, because I had my first book that came out a couple of years ago that had most of my youth and family, but this one more about me, Farial, my boxing life, my children, inside outside boxing, how I used to feel, how I think, and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what, it's a good read.
It's quite mad, to be honest with you, that you've retired now, I think, but it's taken you this long to actually write a book, because your life generally has been like a film.
I didn't want to do it straight away because I wanted to take my time and do the right book at the right time. You know, when I know that boxing's finished and everything. And, you know, I know you commented something on this picture. It does look like me.
You were about 19 there.
Shut up. Because I was 19 there.
How old were you there then, you know?
Well, I swear this picture was taken about
Olympics.
What? 6 months ago.
Shut up, please.
What is the
100% not. Look, guys, leave your comments, please.
What that is me? Like that's like a fresh little facial hair. Yeah.
When people do autobiographies, the question that everyone really wants to know is, how honest are you in this?
Honest, a bit too honest, to be honest with you. I did this morning, ITV, on ITV, I did BBC breakfast, and you know what they all said? You're a bit too honest for your own good, and that's the type of person I've always been. I've let a lot of secrets out in here, which I normally should have kept myself, but I just spoke about it because I want it to be a special book. I want it to be a book that everyone reads and says, you know what, at least we know everything about him, and yeah, fair play. You know, I've made my mistakes, and I talk about my mistakes I've made in life, and I've talked about things like, you know, with the biggest deals I've done in contracts and everything else. But look, I've not lied, nothing. I mean, everything in this is me. If it's your own autobiography and I want it to make it, wanting people to buy it, I have to make sure that it's going to be so real that people are going to want to read it and want to buy it, and then when they'll tell their friends to buy it as well.
You, over your career, you've definitely, there's no one that can doubt you've been an absolute role model.
You were just starting up then. When I was probably finishing my career, that's when you were starting up.
What do you mean?
No, because you did a Calbook fight, innit? So you probably, no. So I was world champion when you started.
I started in 210, so...
I was world champion then, yeah. But you've been around a long time, didn't it?
Not as long as you, obviously, but yeah.
Well, still, I remember when you was a security guard.
I was. That's when I met you in 2009.
2009, yeah. But it was good that you were still involved in boxing. You were a security guard for Ricky Hatton,
Ricky Hatton, yeah.
And you didn't let me in the gym, remember?
Yeah.
He said, get out, mate. Not getting in.
By the way, that never happened, actually. But in those years, like I said, there's been almost two sides to you, isn't there? There's been like your boxing career, but then also you've had, not because you've really pushed it, I don't really think you've pushed the celebrity life at all, but that has kind of come with your boxing career, hasn't it, as well?
I think coming back from the Olympic Games changed my life and become a household name, and then obviously I had a massive following, people wanting to watch you fight and wanting to see how your career is going, and then they want to see what's happening outside your life. And then I decided, instead of all these rumors happening and going out, why don't we do our own TV show? I've been asked a long time ago to start the Amir Khan documentary or TV series, reality TV series, and I said no to it. But then I thought, why don't I do that? Because then people get to see the real Amir Khan and Faryal and the family. So yeah, we ended up doing that, and I think it's been a massive success. Honestly, like, it's been huge. Everyone's talking about it. They want to see more of it. Like the amount of messages, the amount of people that contact me saying, when's the next season out? So at the moment, we put on a bit of a hold because I've been traveling quite a lot, and obviously with the book coming out. But overall, it's been really good to show people what we're really about.
Over the years, has it been difficult for you to kind of separate kind of your personal life and your private life, which has been in the paper over the years? Has it been difficult to navigate that and kind of control that and while you were boxing? Because out of all the boxers over the last 20 years, you probably are one of the most kind of talks about people in respects to boxing and also outside of boxing.
Yeah, you're 100% right. First of all, listen, I want to say, where you get this watch from? Yo, I can't get hold of one of these. So
It's a fake. That's a
No,
fake.
it's not fake.
It's a fake. I promise you.
No, it's not. Okay, let me have it then. Let me have it. Can I have it? Can I have it seriously? Is it fake?
Yeah, it's fake. You can have it.
That's not fake.
I'll tell you what, if you can take it off my wrist, you can have it.
Easy. Bang. But that's not fake. I know it's not
It's
fake.
a fake. It
You
is
would
a
not
fake.
wear a fake.
No?
Listen, you're not going to get attacked. I know I've got my mans down there near. They're not going to jump you and take the watch off you. All right? Just show the people we got here. I think you should show them. Look.
Little pan, yeah?
Look, guys. So he's getting a bit scared. They're ready. If they find out that the watch is original, it's getting taken off here.
Wait. But has that been difficult for you to kind of keep
yeah.
your name's always in tabloid newspapers, in articles, online things, etc. But has that been difficult for you to kind of control?
It has been very difficult. Being Asian, being a Muslim, I think I've always had like the press, like the Sun newspaper, Daily Mail, and half the stuff they write is probably bollocks, really. You know what I mean? They always want to write about you, and I remember people saying to me, "I'm so lucky that you always got the media behind you." Mate, it's not nice because sometimes they say things and it can destroy marriages, it can destroy families, it can destroy friendships, and it's happened a lot. And you know, I rather be that quiet guy and only put me in the press when I wanna talk about what I want to talk about, like for example the book or my boxing fights. And now I'm retired, but to be honest with you, they used to put like all sorts, well they still do, they put all sorts of stuff in, like if I've been seen somewhere, if I'm doing something, or you know. But look, it is what it is. I chose that life and I'm in that life now, but yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, I will say one thing, it's different for the boxing media, and it's important for people to kind of know the difference between boxing media and press, and you come under both, but the press hasn't been behind you, the media hasn't been behind you, boxing people...
Boxing media have.
Yes.
Yeah, boxing media like yourself and other boxing media guys, honestly, like I'm going to be at the boxing, they've got that big event happening, you know, the Writers Awards. I'll be there with them. And obviously, whenever they invite me, I try to make it. I'm going to be at this one now. But yeah, the general press away from boxing have been quite nasty with me, really. I don't know why that is. And why do you think that is?
I don't know, but I see it all the time, and I've seen, like I said, we've got to make sure that people understand that when we talk about press, we're not talking about boxing media.
Do you seriously think like it's got something to do like with religion, race, colour? Because
I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to get into that. Is in
I'm
what
asking your question,
specifically?
not my question.
No, but I'm saying, but there has been like a bit of a witch hunt against you all the way through your life.
All my life.
Yeah, there has been.
Literally. And then rumours have been made up about me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then if I did something wrong, it'll be plastered all over the papers. It'll be plastered all over the press. So I'm like, wait a minute, like, let me live, you know what I mean? Let me be. If I make a mistake, I'll learn myself. Why do you have to plaster it out there to show the world, oh, look what he's like? So they've always had a little dig at me for everything. But look, end of the day, it's not stopped me from being successful. I am so happy that, you know, I've gone out there and done what I did. And also at the same time, it motivated me to go out there and do more.
One of the things we spoke about in an interview, I think, before the Kell Brook fight when you were in camp in America, the fact that you haven't been honoured in this country is something that is baffling to a lot of people. I can't understand when you look at the New Year's list every year, etc., the calibre of people within sports, also within boxing, but the fact that you've pretty much dedicated not just your services to boxing, but the stuff you've done outside of boxing is, well, people should know that, but you've not been honoured in that way.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Look, and in that book, I'm not really spoke about that in the book, but I'd love to be honoured, and it is quite sad that I see people getting honoured at the highest level who have done like a quarter, not even a quarter of what I've done. You know what I mean? And I think to myself, I've done charities, but look, I've done it from the heart anyway, so if you honour me, you honour me. If you don't honour me, I'm not really bothered, to be honest with you. But yeah, it does upset you though when you think about it, saying, don't these people see that the great work I've been doing, like helping, you know, bringing nations together? Yeah, but it is what it is. You look, yeah, I'm a little bit, I am a little bit shocked. Obviously now, King Charles, I met King Charles as well a few times, and lovely man. But you know, one thing I really, what I think, they all think I've already been honoured. The honest truth is, I've been to events, big events, I'm saying, where they've put MBE or OBE, Amir Khan, and I'll be like, are they like taking the piss? Like, but they really think I have been honoured, but I don't know.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that they don't realise that you haven't been honoured. I mean, look, I get that, because if you ask 90% of people out there, do you think Amir Khan has got an OBMB? They'll probably say yes, just because.
And that's what they think as well. The same out there. So exactly. So if they are people, they're humans. So I just feel that normally I used to be quite lucky that my name comes right at the top A, because Amir used to come on top of the register normally, but for some reason, I don't know why it's not on top of theirs.
We should start some sort of group. Oh, I think so. I think
Campaign.
so.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. We could spearhead that.
We should get Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren. Who else is there in the UK? Ben Shalom. We should do something. I mean, look what we've done for boxing. We fought at the highest level. We fought for world titles, represented the country in the Olympics, the sole representative, keeping boxing in the amateurs, you know, keeping the funding going for them. Also, on top of that, winning world titles not once but twice, going to America, flying the flag for Great Britain. You know, I mean, anymore? I mean,
No, but listen, I'd fully back that, because I think it is when you look at kind of who does also get knighted or whatever every year, and I think to myself, like, where
respect for that, though. Respect for that, man. I mean, honestly, respect for even. Look, you just like to do videos and report and stuff, but you're obviously saying it because you're like a friend to me as well, and you're saying it because you're looking out for me. So respect to you for even bringing that up, because a lot of people know about it, but they never bring it up. And what you just done there, I didn't want to tell you to bring it up, but you've brought it up yourself, which gave me the opportunity to explain this situation. And look, I'm glad, because obviously you care for me, and there's a lot of love, man.
No, I think that everyone watching this interview, no one can disagree that you should, at a minimum, have an MBE. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying like an OBE, but a minimum MBE, 100% you should have.
I should be knighted now. I should be knighted. I think I should be knighted because they forgot about me for such a long time that I just said, you know what, mate, we give you the top one. You beat everyone.
Do you think your mouth has got you in bother over the years? Because sometimes you're like,
I'm a straight speaker, bro.
I watch some of your stuff like over the years, and I think, take the camera off fucking Amir now. Take it off him now. Stop him talking. Yeah. But do you think it has had some sort of impact on kind of perception on you?
Yeah, you know what? I think that's just comes with how I am. And there has been times where I've said things and I should not have said them things, and I was a bit silly at the time. But you know what? I've never been scared of saying things, and whatever I think is right and whatever I think I should say, I'll say it. Like, some people think twice and think 3 times, or maybe have a little bit of that fear that something can go wrong. But with me, I'm being real from day one. Whatever happens, you know, I'd drama with boxers, and I've said it straight up how it is. There's been things have happened to me in my life, family, and everything. I'm being very straight up, and obviously with this as well, like, I'm talking straight up, and obviously with the honour, I've not had one of them, so I've been straight up. I'm talking real. It's real talk. That's the type of guy I've always been, and I'm not scared of no one, and I'm not scared of anything. Look, I made my own money. I'm happy with my career. I'm happy with my life, and because no one's doing anything for me, so let me speak up. So why am I gonna hide? What they're gonna do for me? Nothing. I do everything myself.
Are you happily retired?
I went to the Conor, not Conor.
I was there. I was
I
there.
went to the Eubank fight, and you know what? I did kind of miss it.
What does this mean? I'm not going to clickbait you, don't worry. No, but
This means maybe. But look, if I was to ever come back,
is it impossible for you to come back? Answer that.
No.
No.
Nah. I need a motivation, like a fight to motivate me. So it has to be a big name, otherwise I won't even put
It's
the
not money to motivate you now. So
No,
what is it
it's
then?
not- it's not
What
money,
is
it's
it?
It's a name. A name. So say if someone said like Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao, I'd jump to that. Yeah. So honestly, yeah.
Have you been offered exhibitions?
I've been offered probably one, but you know what? Nothing really materializes because then they can't really get the money together. I mean, everyone speaks a big dream, and when it comes down to it, the only thing that I've been offered is real fights. Exhibitions, yeah, but I don't really believe it. Yeah.
There were strong rumours about 2 months ago that you were being linked with a fight with Manny Pacquiao. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
So can you tell us exactly how much truth was in those rumours with you and Manny?
I was just looking for my phone, then I'm still fucking getting emails and messages about that fight.
So there is some substance to that.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that it's ended up getting. Listen, honestly speaking, I've had chats with Manny, myself, on Zoom meetings. The funding is there. I've had a chat with the investor. The investor said, I've got the money there. And I don't know what's going on. Me and Manny, obviously, I know Manny wants it because Manny's been on a Zoom call with me. So now it's come to a stage where I'm like, getting a bit frustrated because I'm like, you said you want to do it on this day, but they're saying, I mean, but look, at the moment, I'm a banned fighter till April, which I'm trying to fight still because I should not have been a banned fighter, really. Because look, end of the day, what they found in my system, the reason why they give me a 2-year ban and not a 4-year ban, because a normal ban would be 4 years, is because obviously I couldn't, they admit that it was unintentional. They don't know how but the only thing is that I don't know how it got into my system. So that's the only reason, you know what I mean? They give me the 4 years, but I'm still fighting it because I am looking for the source, how it got into my system. Sharing drinks, so I'm doing all the nail clippings of my family members, the hair samples and stuff like that, because I really need this to go away because I would never been a cheater. You know what I mean? Not that people go around and say you are, but it's me. You know what I mean? It's I just want to fix it.
If you don't fight again, will that part of your life, like I said, we learnt about this a few months ago, that situation, but would it be a little bit of a disappointing kind of, not into your career, but if, listen, whether you fight again, that's irrelevant to the question. I'm just saying, would it be a little bit disappointing that you have that suggestion or kind of what's been going on regarding that failed test as part of your career? Would that be disappointing for you? I'm assuming it would be.
Yeah, it will be definitely. But look, if you think about it, you can see in like, I mean, I spoke about it before. The amount that I had in my system, also UCAD state that it was not going to help me in any way, or make me any stronger, any faster, any quicker. 1. 2, they also state that the amount in my body wasn't going to make a difference. They also state 8 tests before that, all 8 tests before that were all negative. It was just on the fight week, the one is positive. Now, if you think about the drug that was in my body, the 1 salt grain in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, the equivalent of, was in my body. Now, break it. Look at it this way. I forgot what I was going to say now. That's what happens to taking punches to the head, bro. So,
But it's just,
well, look, it is sad. Look,
Yeah.
end of the day, it is very sad. It is very sad that the amount that was in my body wasn't going to make a difference. And you kind of stated that as well. So, like, they've just been very hard on me for no reason. Maybe just want to use me as an example. And I didn't really fight it. And then I was like, you know what, mate, no problem. I'm retired anyway. So maybe just thought, oh, we just give him 2 years anyway. He's retired anyway. But still, I thought about it afterwards and thought, you know what, I should have gone all the way with this because I've never really been a cheater. I mean, everything's in the book. But yeah, it was sad though, yeah.
Okay, well listen, I would like you, if you can, to sign a copy to, and we're going to run it as a competition.
Oh, sure.
Is that all right? So you can't write it to anyone unless you want to guess the competition name.
Best wishes.
Can you just hold the book up a sec,
Yeah.
just so people can just see that?
Hi, guys.
We are going to give a competition, do a competition on IFL TV, and we're going to give, hold it up a bit, there we go. Amir's going to sign it.
Yeah, so I'll sign it best wishes so it can go to anyone. All right?
You do some sort of special drawing of yourself on there so people know that this is specific to this.
I seen this. Is that
Just draw a picture of yourself on
All
there.
right, I'll do it. Shall I draw a picture of me, sir?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I've never ever done that, but yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Hold it up, hold it up. So this is this is exclusive to IFL. Put IFL on there actually, so that we definitely know that this is a competition book winner. That is a terrible picture, but it's good.
He's drawn you there.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect, perfect. Amir Khan, I'm looking forward to reading this book because, yeah, like I said, your life's been wild.
Let's go through it a little bit. Let's go through it a little bit. Like look, reading here. I'm not gonna read. So obviously it's got the bits in with Kelbrook. Obviously he beat me, and obviously there's talks about that fight. Well, why it took so long. Obviously the Olympic Games that made me, and when did they really want to send me? Yeah. Then getting the funding for the ABA. Me and Mick Jelly and his wife. Mick Jelly, he did a lot for me. And also then you've got me fighting Barrera, Collazo, Canelo, and also Alexander. There's me and the wife on a swing. There's the first time we ever met. That's me and the wife again. That's me when I got...
You're giving away too much here, like just...
No.
You showed...
Family. So that one, I think, let me look which child is that one. That is the middle one. Yeah, I think so.
All right, well listen, this book is available. Fight for Your Life by Amir Khan, the autobiography of Amir Khan. Thank you.
You know what I want to say? You got the longest time with me from all interviews I've done. You've had the longest time with me.
All right, I should think so, to be
Like
honest.
this, can't hurry up, like finish and. But
You're in Essex now as well. Shout out Waterstones in Lakeside in Essex, 20 minutes up the road from me. So,
all I want to say to you, you like Pakistani food?
yeah, absolutely.
How much?
How much do I like it?
No,
I-
all the cuisines.
No, I like
It's only
Pakistani
once.
food. I don't always eat it because it's not readily available here in like places like Lakeside. Do you know what I mean?
There's a place called Zena
Yeah.
restaurant, and I want to send you there for a curry. Probably the best curry you'll ever have. I'm telling you. Are we gonna get him in there?
Yeah, I'm game.
No, seriously, I'll get you in there.
Sold. Listen, you ain't got to convince me over food, mate. Trust me. No, definitely not.
Charge him double, yeah.
Wait there, you can't just wait. No, hold on. KUGAN CASSIUS with Amir Khan. Have you got anything else you'd like to add
I
before
would
we
like to
finish?
say thank you to everyone, first of all, for following my career, being very supportive, and also I'd like to thank all the fans, family, friends for helping me on the book and being there for me. Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate it.
That's how you end an interview. You can't just walk off. Like, it's mad. You literally just got up and walked off.
You know what it was?
Top man.
We friends, aren't we? That's why. So sometimes as friends.
Too comfortable. It's all good. It's all good. Top man. Get the book now. Thank you very much, guys.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,